our sterilization room. I put up a paper on the wall here, guidelines for infection control. This is our hand washing sink, which is completely separate from anything else. This is only for hand washing. We wouldn't do tubes or anything in the sink. It's just strictly for hand washing. Over here is our bio area, which basically we put a plexiglass thing here, so when you're scrubbing tubes, nothing is going to splash into your face, into any mucous membranes, which is very important because you can contract tuberculosis, hepatitis, AIDS. Like, there's so many different diseases that I could go through, and you can contract, and you don't want to subject yourself to any of that. So we use that, and gloves are completely used in scrubbing tubes and making sure that's all done. Use an ultrasonic, which is where we put the bioimmerse into. This is the sterile counter over here, which is like everything must be sterile. That goes on this counter, like all our tubes and our sterilizer over there. And we put our tubes into a drying drawer, so after a tube is completely sterile, we put them into the drying drawer. The integrators, which I was talking about, you get your test back, this is the real one. Like, that's a copy up on the wall that I do, but they actually give you have to do, it's a 3-part test when you give it to a third-party lab, and they actually do a steam test, as well as they actually test a little strip inside, which tells you if it's positive or negative for like the virus. They give like a little virus test kind of deal. And we do our integrators every single time that we are doing a load in there, which is every single time. Every time that we do tubes, clamps, anything like that, we never ever do needles. Needles are completely sent away by a bio-waste company in between like every single customer, so you would not reuse a needle ever. So the integrators go inside with whatever's going in there, like your clamps or your tubes, and they tell you exactly that it's reached a proper temperature, because they would not go up, and it will tell you if it's rejected or accepted, and these are obviously all completely off the chart of accept, so I know that it's being done properly.
Some believe to bear a tattoo is a lifetime test of endurance. Today, people of all demographics are getting tattoos, but there's still a sense of caution and concern for safety. So what do we need to bring credibility to Canada's tattoo industry?
We need more people involved, is what we need. We need more people that say that we want professional tattoo artists, not house scratchers. They shouldn't allow people tattooing out of their houses and apartments. It shouldn't be allowed. You have to register and get a tattoo license to be able to tattoo, which means that entailed into getting that tattoo license, you must have a blood-borne pathogen certificate. You must have to take a course saying that you are registered, like you're certified to be able to tattoo, knowing the proper way to sterilize and all the rest of it. And then you can apply for a tattoo certificate stating that, you're a tattoo artist and you're allowed to actually work in the industry professionally. But I don't know. I've talked to the health board about that, and I don't think that's coming anytime soon. They told me to call my MPP.
Rachel is an incredible artist. She's doing an amazing job on my arm, and already I see a piece of art that I can be proud of. Tattooing should be taken seriously and should not be rushed. Good tattoos take time, but in the end you see the results of your patience. Safety is always a priority, if not for you, but for everyone else that you may come in contact with through the shop. Rachel is going to continue her work on my forearm, and now I have a new quest. I want to raise these concerns with public officials, because I should be able to be tattooed in Toronto one day and then in Calgary the next without worrying about different safety standards. We need a regulated tattoo industry that is both recognized and enforced by every province and territory. Safe tattooing is just as important for those who don't have tattoos and will never get any, because an outbreak of blood-borne diseases will affect us all.